As you can see over here, this is over here is a simple Wix website template, which I'm going to convert into a WordPress website using the Elementor Page Builder plugin. I'm going to uh, maintain the same look and feel as much as possible. Okay, so let me just show you the pages which I'm going to convert. Firstly, you see that this is the header of the website, and this is the footer, and this is the contact form section, and the contact form section is going to be stay remain is going to be in all of the pages in this template I'm going to show you. So let's go to the about page. The contact form section again. So this is a very simple template, and it is perfect for me as an example to show you how you can convert your existing website into WordPress. Okay, this is the projects page, services, plans and pricing. Okay, and tools and tips. I'm not going to cover this doing this page because this is kind of an external software of where uploading files to the over here. So this is external kind of functionality, which so I'm not going to do this page tools and tips. Then contact page is a section. Is it just when you click on the contact, it just scrolls back to the contact section within the home page. Okay, and login can be an external link. So this is the website which I'm going to Wix website template which I'm going to convert into WordPress. So let's get started. The themes you'll need to have Hello theme. It's a free theme. And for the plugins, you'll need Elementor, the free version of Elementor, and Elementor Pro, which is paid. Okay. So over here, I have installed a WordPress on my subdomain wix.tasvirwebsolutions.com. So there is a WordPress website, and obviously it's a self-hosted WordPress.org website. And in order to go to the login page, I'll simply type in WP admin, and then I click on login. Okay. So for the install the theme first. So right now it's just it's a nice theme. It's the default WordPress theme. It's a nice theme. So if you so it's the default. So I'm going to install the Hello theme, which is the theme made by Elementor. So this is the Hello theme you can see over here. Hello. Okay. I'll just click install and I will activate it. Okay, Hello theme installed. I'll refresh this page. You see now it looks different. Okay, great. And now I'm going to install the plugins. Add new plugin. So plugins, install Elementor, the free version. I can simply search Elementor over here, and I'll click over here install now. Okay, this seems to be active. Is it active? Yes, it's active. So we are done installing the free version of Elementor. And now what you need to do, we need to install the paid version of Elementor called Elementor Pro. So I'll go to Elementor website. So I've already have Elementor Pro. And let me just show you the pricing. WordPress page builder plugin. Okay, so over here, Elementor will cost you $59 per year for one site. Okay, so if you're if you're starting with a website builder, then it is what you'll need. Okay, so these are the things you'll get. Let me see, is it a website builder plugin? Okay, so these are the ones you'll need. I suggest that you purchase this one. And if you're on a limited budget, you can simply buy this one. Okay. Pop-up builder. You will check this option. You need to check this option whether we need this or not. Okay. Um. Okay. So I'll provide you the link of this page down in the description below, so you can check it out and purchase your plan according to your needs. I'll just log in to my account. Elementor, it's loading. I'll need to download the plugin, Elementor Pro plugin. Loading. Okay, I'll simply click over here and download the plugin, Elementor Pro plugin. Okay. I'll click on add new and upload the plugin. Click on upload plugin and simply drag and drop this plugin over here and click install now. Okay, plugin is uploaded and installed successfully. Now simply activate the plugin, and after you activate the plugin you need to connect and activate. Okay, so I will click over here and connect it with my Elementor account. So I'll pause the video and connect it. Okay, so I just activated my license, Elementor Pro license, and after activating it, I'll get all the features of Elementor Pro. So, okay, and let me see. So now we are ready to convert or migrate this Wix website to Elementor WordPress. So let's go to the next part of the video. Okay, so in this part of the video, I'm going to set up the global fonts and color. This is very important because the fonts and the colors will give you the look and feel of the original website. So I'm going to first check out like which fonts this Wix website is using and try to find it. Okay. So to do that, right click over here and go to inspect. Okay. So now if you click over here, so firstly I'm using Chrome browser. So Chrome I think is the best for this. Okay. Click over here and let's inspect. So it is using a font called Brandon Groth. Okay. And so for the title, it's using a font called Brandon Groth. Okay. Also, and for the body text over here, it's using a font called Avenir. Avenir. Okay. Avenir LT means light, I guess. So over here, title, Avenir. You see over here, it's called Avenir Avenir font. Okay. Okay. And also another thing, we're also going to set the styling of the button. You see the button over here. The button, all of the buttons on the page are like this. They got outline over here, and over here when you hover, it turns navy blue in the middle. Okay, it fills up. Okay, so we are going to do that. We're going to set this up button so that all the buttons by default are like this. So let's get started. So I'm in the backend of the website and I'm going to go to templates and not I'm going to a page. I'm just going to use a page, and I'm going to create a new page. And I'm going to just say fonts and colors. I'm just going to use this page to set up the fonts and colors. And I'm going to save it as draft. I don't need to publish it. I'll just edit with Elementor. Okay, great. Okay, so let me just browse through the website again. So you see that this is the main heading over here. We can say that this is H1 and this is H2, H2 heading. And after H2, you don't see much more lower case headings. Okay, and this is also Brandon got. Okay, so firstly, what are you going to do? We are going to add a container like this and just add 3 levels of headings. Oh, another thing we need to do. Let's save this as draft. Save this as draft and then go to the backend of the website dashboard. We are going to do is that firstly go to Elementor, then go to settings, and then check these two options: disable default colors, disable default fonts. Okay, this is important, otherwise they will have this default kind of blue kind of styling. So we don't want that. We want to set up a new styling for our website. Now let me refresh this page. Okay, you see that it changes. And let's just do 3 levels. Heading 1, that's another heading 2, and heading 3. And let's just check the other pages, about page. So there is a heading 1, I guess that's over here. Heading 2, okay. 26, and this is 36. So we can use this as heading 3 and okay, heading 3. Okay. Let's see the other pages, projects, projects, okay, services. What type of heading is this? Let's check. 26. So this is light. Okay. We're going to ignore this page as I mentioned earlier. The contact is not a page, but scroll down to the contact section in the home page. Okay, let's just, why is scrolling back? Okay. Okay, fine. So let's start. So maximum we can just use, if you just use up to H1, H2, H3, then it's going to be fine because we don't have much uh heading levels on the main side. Then we're going to add the text element over here. Okay, and then let's also add a button element, so you can check out the button over here. Okay, okay, and now over here, so let's check the font again. So what was this font they're using for the title? Okay, let's check over here. Brandon Grot light. Okay, let's see. Let's search Google for this font. Brandon Grot font. Free download. Okay. Free download. Okay, let's see if this is the fonts. Let's check it out. Close. Too much time to load. Okay, let me check other. Let me check this website. You see, I'm just showing you the normal way I work. Okay, let's check this one. Yes, this is the one. Okay, now let's find out the download button. We have got a lots of ads over here. Here is the download button. Click over here. Let's download it. Why isn't it downloading? Okay, download. Finally, it downloaded. Okay, let's see. Let's copy. Okay, let's just copy this to another folder so that it doesn't get mixed up. The the videos. I'll just paste it here. Paste. And let's just see what's okay. Okay, let's see what type of files. Open text font. The OTF, I guess. So where what we have over here is the light version. Okay, so light version. Brandon Grot light. Okay, grotesque light. Okay. So firstly, we need to upload that. Upload this font. So these are custom fonts. Okay, not Google fonts because these are custom fonts. So we'll need to upload that. Let's see. Go to Elementor. Elementors, and then go to custom fonts over here, custom fonts, and then let's add new, and we can call it Brandon Grot. It's called grotesque, Brandon Grotesque, but um we can just call it Brandon Grot as shortcut. Okay. mm, let's see what we can upload. Open type. Okay. Okay, so we have over here blackboard light, so we can use this light one. We can use this light one, but we don't have this over here. Let me see. Let me see if open font format. Let me see what's the type of the font over here. Properties. Uh, open type font. Okay. So open font format is random. Okay, okay. So we have a slight problem over here. The problem over here is that okay. Okay, so we need to have one of these format over here. So let's try the TTF. What we can do is that we can try converting this font to convert OTF to TTF. Let's see if it works out. So converter, select file, select file, desktop. Brandon got a slide, so just use this one. Convert. Let's see if it works out. Yeah. Okay, I've converted. Use this. Let's use another website. Choose files. Brandon got a slide. Convert. Okay, download. Now let's try to upload this font. TTF upload. Okay, done. Okay, now it uploads. Okay. Now I can just say published. It appears over here. Great, great. So we're now let's check out the next font, which is okay, Avenir. Okay, so Avenir we got two variations, heavy and light. Okay, okay, heavy and light, heavy and light. Okay, so let's search for this for Avenir. Okay, let's search for this for Avenir. Avenir font free download. Search. Okay, first one. Now, okay, here is the download button. Okay, download. Close. Okay, it's downloaded. Let's just copy this to our folder over here so that it doesn't get mixed up. Okay, paste this and just extract it. Extract. Okay, black book Roman. Okay, okay, okay. Problem is that they go. Okay, is this one is standard? Standard. Okay, Avenue standard. Okay, I think this will work. Okay. Okay, convert. Okay, so let's go over here and see, try to add Avenir standard and add a font variation. Let's convert this to TTF. Convert to TTF. Let's use this website. It was easier. Let's try to use this one. Convert. Okay, download. Okay. And let's see if it works. Let's just click publish and see the preview. Okay, this is the Avenir standard and this is how it looks. And let's upload another one for the heavy. Okay, for the heavy means which one? Let's see. For this button over here, so Avenir light, not heavy. This is the heavy, the bold one. Okay, so for the bold one, we can use Avenir bold. Okay, add font variation. So let's convert. Let's go back and then convert. Uh, let's see. This is the bold one. Book convert download. Okay. No, no, this is not the one. This is not bold. Okay. Okay. Let me try the other one. Let's see if the black one is the bold one. Yes, this is the bold one. But let me just skip back and just black. Convert. Okay, convert it. Then let's download this one and okay, let's just re-upload this black one. Update. Yeah, this is the bold one. Okay. So let's just start setting up our fonts over here. So let me refresh this page. So we have, let's just use three font variation. So there are heading from heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, and heading 6. So as we don't have so much levels of heading, we are just going to deal with only three heading, H1, H2, and H3. Okay. So firstly, let's go to site settings over here. And then let's set up the global fonts over here. And firstly, we do heading 1. Just call it H1. And over here, so for the font, we are going to use Brandon Grot. Okay, see preview is over here. And Brandon Grot for H1 size is 60 pixels. Okay, size will be 60 pixels. And as you see over here, this is uppercase. So transform we set to uppercase. Okay, so this is how it looks. Weight, let's set to this bold. This is how it looks, bold. Okay, yeah, bold is fine. Oh, I accidentally closed it. Let's reopen the close tab. Okay, so H1 is now let's add the H2. H2, okay, and for the H2, so these are the H2 ones. Oh, another thing I forgot for the H1 is that let me also add a line height. For the line height, otherwise it's going to get squished up together. Line height, I'm going to add 1.2 EM. Okay. For H2, I'm going to use Brandon Got as usual. And let me see the font size, 36 pixels. Font size will be 36 pixels. And weight, I'm going to set it to bold. In transform, I'm going to set to uppercase, and I'm going to set the line height to 1.2 pixels. Great, done. And let's do another heading level. I saw that another heading level, I think in the projects or projects. Oh, there is no heading level 3 over here. Services, maybe. Services. Let's check this one. Services. 26 pixels. So for H3, let's add another font style called H3, and let's we're going to set the family to Brandon Grot, and weight we are going to make the size 26 and transform uppercase, and I think we should keep it, you see that it's thin kind of light, so we're going to keep it the way it is, okay, light. And let's set the line height to 1.2. Great. Okay, now let's go back to this body font. Okay, we are also going to set the body font, add another style. We call it body, 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 and for body we just use Avenue Standard. So this is how it looks. And also let's check out the body font size. Inspect. 16 pixels, and line height is 1.6 cm. Over here you see the line height. Okay, so let's set it to 16 pixels. And line height, let's change to EM 1.6. Okay, so almost done. And for the button text, 16 pixels avenir heavy. Okay, so for the button text, uh, button text, and we can just set it to family avenir bold and size 16 pixels. And height we can set to 1.6. Okay, great. Now, so we have created the like the font families for each of these. Now we're just going to go back over here and then just assign the fonts. Okay, so over here you go to typography and just assign the fonts. For the body font, we are going to use set the body. Okay, you see after you set the body font, all the uh everything just inherits this body font. Okay, body font style. And we need to also check the what color the body font uses. So let me inspect italic again. Inspect, click over here and see it is black. Okay, all of them are black. So I'm just going to just set the color as black 000. So this is black color, and I'm going to also save the color as a global color so it is easier for me to use. Create. Okay, I'm going to say update. Okay. Okay, so now let's just start assigning the fonts to the titles. Okay, so for the H1, we're going to use this color. You assign this font. Click over here. You see this font is appearing because we have already created this earlier. So you see color appears. Now let's check what color this is using. I think 072136. Let me check if is this the same color as the heading? So you see, I'm using the a color picker tool called Colorzilla, so I can just sample the colors. No. Okay, so for the color, okay, let me just inspect it and just get the color over here. Let me just inspect this. 072 136 07072 136. The heading will be 072 136. Okay, now just save the color as heading. Now for H2 heading. For H2, let's choose the typography H2. Okay. Okay, so for H3, so this is accidentally I just also set this as H2. I will fix that later. Okay, H3, for H3 also choose this heading color and set the typography to H3. Okay, for there are also H4, H5, H6. I'm going to ignore those because I haven't, because there is no H4, H5, and H6 levels in this website. So I'm not going to waste my time creating this. Okay, so now let's deal with the button over here. Okay, for the button over here, let's assign the font to typography over here to button text. See, it is bold now. The button you see over here is a kind of square. Okay, let me just check what color they're using. Okay, I think it's the same color as the heading over here. 0C3B5F. Let's see what color this heading is using. 0326. Okay, it's a different kind of color the button using. So I'm going to use the color picker tool to hover over here. Oh, it's not working. Okay, let's just inspect this. Zero C3 0C3B5F. Okay, now we're going to do is that let me see what to do next. Let me check the font size over here. Font size 16, 16 is great. And you see that this is the outline type of button. Okay, let me just save the color as button color. Okay. What I'm going to do firstly, this you see the corners around it. I'm going to unlink this so it is becomes a square and border type solid and set the border color as this button color, and we're going to set the border width to 1. Okay, 1, and then we're going to make it an outline button just like this one. To make it outline button, set the background color to, okay, like this. So it, you see now it's looking similar to this, similar over here. You see it looking similar. Okay, so when you hover over it, we can set the background color to button color and set the text color to white, just like the over on the original website. FFF. Now let's just save the color white so we can use it later. You see, now it looks fine. Okay, so I guess it's a bit wider. We can set a bit of padding. So if I unlink this, it loses all the padding. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me refresh the page. Something is wrong. Why the button disappeared, I don't know. Okay, okay. Now it reappeared. Refresh the page. I don't know why it's looking weird. Okay, now we are back. Yeah. Okay, we'll fix it later. Let's go to typography buttons. Let's just fix the padding first. 30. Let's just have a bit more on the sides. 40. 40. Okay, now I guess it looks good. Maybe set the top and bottom padding to 15, 15. Okay, now it looks better. Okay. Let's just okay, let me just close this page and just open this up again because for some reason it's not loading correctly this page. Fonts and color preview. You see it's appearing right over here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to edit this with Elementor. Okay, so okay, over here as I mentioned, this should be heading 3. Okay, so now we have the preview of all the headings. So this is so we just use this page to set up the global fonts and colors. Okay, over here. So now we can start building our website. So in the next part of the video, I'm going to build the header and footer of our website. So we are done setting up the what do you say that the global fonts and colors. So let's get started with the next part, with which we build the headers and footer. Go. Okay, so now that we are done with setting the global fonts over here, global fonts, we can start working on making the header and the footer of the website. Okay, over here, header and the footer. So let me browse through it again so that you get the idea. So header, you see the header remains the same in the whole website. So does the footer over here. Okay, so the footer, as you can see, the footer, the form over here, the contact form over here is a part of the footer as it remains constant in all of the pages. So I'm also going to go to the projects page. Okay, projects page. Okay, you see the form section and this footer section is same, header same in all of the pages. Okay, services pages too. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go to templates and then go to theme builder under templates theme builder. So this is the part of the Elementor, just Elementor Pro. Okay, so if you don't have Elementor Pro, you don't get this option. So please, I'm providing the link to Elementor Pro down in the description below. So please purchase it first before you follow along. Thanks. Okay, so let's start. Let's go back to the home page. So, okay, let me just go back. Okay, let me just come over here. So before we start making the header using Elementor, we need to create the pages over here. So we can create the menu. So over here, so as I mentioned over here, I'm going to ignore this page, tools and tips. Okay, because over here they've embedded something kind of a software. Okay, so I'm not going to just deal with this software. So I'm going to just not have these tools and tips pages. Okay, and rest I'm going to create. So also this is the home page. Okay, over here the front page is the home page. So I'm going to click add new. So let's start creating the pages. Okay, it's loading. Okay, just firstly create the home page, publish, go back to WordPress editor, and then create the about page, about, then projects page, projects, publish, make sure we need to publish the page, then services, services, plans and pricing, plans and pricing, plans and pricing, publish. Tools and tip, I'm not going to create this page or not going to have this. Okay, so let's ignore it. And then contact, add new. I'm going to create the contact page, contact page. Okay, then login is just an external link. Okay, just you can have it an external link to another kind of portal or something. So not going to create this one. We are going to just add it directly. Okay, so let's go back. So we can check one of the pages about. Okay, okay, fine. It's great. About page, fine. So we need to create this menu over here. So let's go in the backend under appearance and then go to menus. Okay, so I can call it header menu, create menu. Okay, then I'm going to add this about projects, services, plans and prices, contact. Okay, okay. So let me about projects, then come the projects page, projects, then services, services, plans and pricing, then this page ignore, contact. Okay, fine. Now publish this, save this menu. Okay, now we can go and go to templates and theme builder. Okay, now over here you click over, go to header and just add this plus icon over here, header. Okay, now it's loading. Okay, over here it's loading several templates. To get header templates we can start with, but I'm going to do it from the scratch so you can see the procedure. Okay, it comes with the default name. Let me go to settings over here and just change this name to main header. Main header, just save it as draft. Okay, now let's add a section over here or container. So there are two part. We can divide it this into two part. Flexbox. Let's make it into two column container. Okay, one column contains two smaller containers. Okay, then we can. So let me check this color. I think it's same. Let me check the color over here. 03. Okay, okay, same color as this. So we can use this color. We are going to use this exact color. So to do that, I'm going to use to pick the color over here. I'm going to use the color picker called Colorzilla. It's a Chrome extension. You can just edit Colorzilla. Okay. So I'm going to page color active. I'm going to click this and then I'm going to try it. Okay. Uh, okay. 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 Now, okay. Now I managed to pick the color. Then come over here, go to style and then background and then paste this color. Okay, you get this color. And now click over here, add this icon so we can save this color and reuse it later. I call it navy blue. Okay, let's create. Okay, now this container over here is, let's make it 30 and we can make this 70. 70. Great. Okay, and let's also check another thing. Let's check the container content width. Content width means you see the sections spreads across the whole display, right? Okay, but the content remains within a certain width. Okay, so this is the called content width. So we're going to need to like set a content width for the like the whole website. Okay, so we can go to over here site settings and then go to layout and then set the content width maybe 1200 pixels. Okay, so this is a standard. I feel that I made many website and I feel this is the standard um color content width. Okay, okay, so over here James consulting over here, you see that this is a text. So what's the purpose of a, so this is acting as a logo. The logo, the purpose of the logo is that when you like click on the logo, it will take you to the front page. So if I click over here, it's going to take me to the front page no matter where I am. Okay, front page. Okay, but they're using it as the logo as a text. You can use as an image, so it's up to you. Let me just inspect this text. So this is okay. Avenir, 20 pixels Avenir, white color. Okay, so let's just add the title. Okay, so this is supposed to be Avenir. So let's just go to typography and just use the Avenir font. Okay, and I just choose the family Avenir. Okay, choose this one, Avenir standard with in. Okay, in now font size 20 pixels. Okay, let's copy this James Consulting. Copy and paste it over here. Oh, sorry, I just copied the color. Let's copy by inspecting. Okay, just type it. Call James Consulting. Okay, and make the color white. Then just save it as draft. You see another thing. How am I inspecting the element? Simply right click. Okay, right click inspect, and you get the option. Okay, So that's how I'm inspecting in the element. So to make it as a logo, whenever someone clicks, it should take to the front page. So you can go to content, and over here you see the link option. Okay. So click over here, dynamic text, and save. Just choose the option site URL. Okay. So choosing it as site URL will just turn it into a logo. So when someone clicks it, it will just take to the front page of the website. Okay. Now just let's add the page menu, WordPress menu. Okay, you see over here WordPress menu. Let's inspect it. Let's just see what color they're using. 16 pixels Avenir. Okay, so just to make sure that is the correct, we can. So we have set the the font to Avenir default font. So just make sure it's 16. Okay, 16 pixel Avenir. Color. Let's set the color to text color to white. Okay, white. It will change it to white just like this. And another thing is that when you hover over it, you see there's a light blue color over here. Light blue. So let's try to grab this light blue color by inspecting the element. Um, hover, hover. Okay. Okay. When it's active, you get the blue color. Let me just try to grab this. Okay. So here is the color. Okay. It's giving it as RGB. 140, 188, 219. Okay, let's try to hover text color, then go to RGB, and let's try to 140, 188 to 19. 140, 188 to 19. 188 to 19. Okay, now we get the exact color. See exact color. Okay, over here. Just save the color so that you don't have to do the same again. So I can save this color, light blue. Light blue. Okay, light blue. And also set the active color as this light blue, so that when you go to a page, it shows this blue color. When one page is active, it will show the blue color. Okay. Okay, great. Another thing left to do is this login link over here. So to do that, we can simply use the list element, icon list element over here, and make sure that we can just firstly just type log in. Okay, make the text login and make the text color into white. Okay, white color, and typography font as 16 pixels. Okay, and then we need to have this similar kind of icon or same kind of icon, user icon. So click over here and then search for it, user. The user. So we can make it a bit bigger. Let's inspect this icon and see how big it is. 26 pixels. Okay, so make it icon, change it to 26 pixels and change the color to white. Great, you have the same looking icon. Over here now it needs to be side by side together. Okay, over here So to do that, click on this container over here, and then go to layout, and then change it to from direction to horizontal like this. It will go to the side, and to align it in the middle, just click on over here and just click over here, align items middle. Okay, and now it should be in the right hand side like this one over here. To do that, click again on this icon and then align it to end. You see it goes to the end of the. Okay, so it looks, you see it looks quite similar. Okay, and another thing, you see that this logo is going up like this. To do fix that, go over here and then uh click on layout, and then uh align it center, so it goes to the center. Okay, great. So our header is ready. Okay, there is a line appearing over here, so we don't need that line because we already have the colors working for us. So click on this menu, content, and pointer underline, change it to none. Now if we go over here, just the color. Okay, over here. For the login, let's click on the login. Login is going to be external link. Click on the login, and you can just put a hash icon over here as the link. And over here, to show that it's a link, you can go to style text. When you hover over it, it will also show the same blue color, light blue. So hover, you see light blue color. Okay, now let's go to the let's check the mobile version. Okay, you see that it's the hamburger icon. Okay, the menu is turning into hamburger. So we don't want to push this like this. Okay, to fix that, you can simply click over here. Firstly, let's fix the icon so that we can see it. Click the menu, go to toggle button over here, and then color. Change the color of the icon to white. Okay, and you can also change the background of the icon to navy blue. Okay, so that you get a bit more kind of button-like feel. Okay, now let's simply click over here. Okay, let's try to align it in the no and okay like this. Okay, but we need to fix this. Okay, this pushing down of the movement. Okay, to fix this, it's very easy. Simply click on content and just turn this option full width. Okay, then you get a nice looking drop down over here. Okay, let's just customize this drop down. We can change the drop down color over here. Background color we can set to the navy blue, but the color we need to also change the color. Drop down, hover. When you hover, the background color should be blue, light blue, and the text color should always be white. So if you click over here, see, very nice, perfect. Okay, let's check the mobile version. Okay, for the mobile, we can just have to customize it a bit. Let's make the width of this container over here to 50. No, okay, and also change the width of this container, change to percentage to 50. Now it fits in. You see, just the thing goes in two lines, but it's okay because we have limited space over here. Okay. Okay. Another thing is that let's try to do this. So let's publish the header. Publish. This is important. So now so you see that the header is not appearing on the site. Okay. To make sure it appears on the throughout the entire site, you need to publish the header. To publish the header, click on publish. And then when you click publish, you need to add a condition. Add a condition, and the condition is for the entire site. So click on save and done. Okay. Now refresh the page. Okay. Now you see the header will appear throughout the entire website. Now go to about. The header is there and also in the projects. Okay. Okay. Another thing we try to do, you see that the header appears on when you're scrolling up. Let's try to do that. Just click over here and then advanced. Let's go to motion effects, sticky, scrolling effects on. Okay, sticky top. You can have this option over here, sticky when someone scrolls. Okay, great. Now update it. So we can have this option over here. Like when someone scrolls, this header will be sticky at the top. Okay, so we can have this option over here. So we're done making the header of our website. Now let's go and start making the footer. Okay, so let's close this. Okay, firstly, okay. So the header is done. Let's close this out. No need. Okay. And now let's check the footer. Footer is this one. Okay, over here. Okay. Footer. Let's go and start making the footer. Let's go over here. Templates. Let's go again to the theme builder. So I'm opening it up in a new tab so it's easier. Okay, the header is active. You see the green over here, active. Okay, it's active. Okay, now let's start adding the footer. Add the footer over here. Okay, so you can use any of these templates, but no need. Cross it out. Once again, let's change the name to something more readable. Change the name. So we can call it main footer draft. Save it as draft. So when you save it as draft, it doesn't goes public in the front end. Okay. So firstly, let's do the simple part over here. Click over here, add flex box. Firstly, we can just add a one single container, then we try to do the rest. Okay, firstly, let's do this part once again. This will take you to the site URL. Okay, it's take you the home page. It's a logo, just just like this one. Okay, so let's inspect this. Let's see what fonts they're using. Avenir. Okay, Avenir and okay. Let's set the font size again. 20 pixels. Okay, great. Okay, let's just inspect the color in the color picker. It's a darker version of the navy blue. Let's save it. Uh, okay, please note that the same exact color. I'll say, okay, but why does it exist? Oh, I think the heading 0136. Okay, I think the heading color is this exact same color. Okay. We just saved it as heading color. Okay, let's add a top and bottom padding. Select this and add a padding 50, bottom 50, right 10, left 10. Okay, then what we can do, we can have this 3 in 3 containers. Okay, so that's easier to manage. I'm putting another container inside that container, inside the main container, and I'm going to add the heading over here. Heading, change the color to white, change the font to Avenir, Avenir standard, change the weight to thin. Okay, now change the font size to 20. Okay, now same James Consulting, I'll just type this out. James Consulting. Okay, now I'm going to just add the link, dynamic text, site URL. So it will turn it into a logo, and then add this text over here, copy paste this text. Okay, just copy and paste this text. Great. So we need to customize it a bit. Okay, why? Okay, this is the line over here. Okay, great. Now change the color to white. Font is right, but we need to work on the spacing. There is a bit of space. Okay, I'm clicking backspace and then shift enter. So it just goes to the next line instead of creating a next paragraph. Okay. Okay, now it's okay, great. But we don't need this much space. There is a lot of space between this title and this over here. So let's try to reduce this. Okay, click on the container. Okay, so I think put it in outside the container. Okay, now let's check. Okay, now it's inside the container. Okay, now we need to check it. Go to navigator. Okay, yeah. This is the main container and this is the another container we added, and both of them are inside, so it's good. So this one is done. Let's duplicate the container 2 times. We have 2 more left. Okay, duplicate, duplicate, and then duplicate again. Okay, great. Now this is the menu, copy it, go over here in the next. Okay, now menu, and this is not a link. This shouldn't be a site URL. This is not a logo. Just text, just so that just remove the link over here. Okay, now it's just plain text. And then let's add a menu over here. Menu, WordPress menu. Remove the text over here, and then menu, make the menu vertical, okay. And then go to spacing, remove the horizontal spacing so it goes right up to the edge, aligns with the menu text. And then also reduce the vertical padding and just keep it like this. Okay, now change the text color to white, and then hover text color to the light blue. Okay, light blue. And you see the line appearing. We don't need that. Just go to content and then change the pointer to none. Okay, now it shows the color. And also another thing is go to styles, active. When it's active, show it that light blue. So when you go to the about page will be light blue. So that's the active part. Okay, then so the menu is done. So it's that easy. Now let's go to this part over here, socials. Okay, socials, and you just copy this, socials, remove this. No, let's have that. Okay, I just pressed Control Z to go back. Okay, 2 icons over here, Facebook and Twitter. So just search for social icons. Okay, line left. I want to remove the padding to 0. No need, because I'm going to change to custom color. This is the primary color, the background part. Just change it to navy blue. Not not this navy blue, the dark, so that it matches. Okay, so for the, we don't need the YouTube icon. We don't have that YouTube icon on the original. Just search for Facebook, all icons. We want to use this icon over here, and Twitter. Okay, Twitter, and let's have spacing between the icons. Okay, icon hover. Let's change the primary color to blue. No, not the primary color. Let's set to default. And so change the primary color to, you don't want to change the primary color, just change the secondary color to light blue. Wow. Secondary color to light blue. Okay, now you see it turns blue. But on the original website, you don't have that, but it's okay. Just a additional, we can make it better. Okay. Now let's go back to text and make this, just copy this part over here. So we don't need this text powered by WIX because this is WordPress. So why bother? Copy, paste this text over here. Let's also check the size of this text. In right click, inspect, 14, a bit smaller. Okay, so just make it into 14. Great. But you see that they are all on top of each other, stacked up. So to change it, go to the main container, click on the main container, and you come to layout and just choose this option. Okay, so like magic, it goes to horizontally. So okay, so let's try to, fix it a bit. Let's try to push it more to the right. This one we can change it to, change the width to percentage and then make it 20, so it's more on the right side. Okay, okay, fine. Also change the width to this too. Okay, let's just change, click on this again, change the content width to box to full width, and then try to reduce it so that it goes more to the right. Okay, also for this one, change the content width from box to full width and then change the content. Okay, now it, so you see now it looks very similar to the original one. Okay, so it good, so eyeballing it, it looks good, it's fine. So I'll just save it as draft, not making it public at the moment. And let's build the header over here, header. So let's go to projects. When you click on the contact, you see that it takes you, it will, oh, sorry, not this website, the main website. So when you click on contact, it will take you, by default, it will take you to the home page. Okay, home page contact form. Okay, so I'll fix that. Home page contact form section. Okay, not any other page, home page contact form section. So firstly, let me just make the form, then I'll show the rest. Okay, I'll just add another section on top, make it flex box. Okay, now we use the navy blue color. Click on this section, style, background type, color, navy blue. Add a padding, top 50, bottom 50, right 10, left 10. Okay, contact. We can add a title element over here. Style, align center, make it white. Contact. Okay, Now, now let's add a form over here. Form. So the form element over here is by Elementor Pro. So if you don't have Elementor Pro installed, then you are not going to get this wonderful elements. So I highly suggest you to install this. Okay, just go to the description link. I'm providing the link to purchase and download Elementor Pro down in the description below. So make sure you go to that link and purchase Elementor Pro, and then start following the video. Okay. Now go to Elementor Edit. Okay. Okay. So first name, last name, email, subject, message. Okay. So we can make the name as first name. First name. So I'm not going to keep the placeholder. First name. I'm going to duplicate this section and change the first name to last name. So I can make this all mandatory required, turn on the required option over here. Okay. Email. So email is already there, and then subject. So add another, let's duplicate it and bring it down here and call it subject. Okay. Oh, for the email, remove the placeholder. Backspace. Okay. Great. Message. Message is also there. Make it all mandatory. Okay. So mandatory is email and message. So we can, because the star icon over here, you see, mandatory first name, we can remove the required option, so that is not mandatory. Email should be mandatory, and let's start an asterisk sign. Okay, so that to show that it's mandatory. Also for the message, for the subject, we don't want it mandatory. For the message, we don't want the placeholder, and make it mandatory. Okay, great. Now, so what you need to do now is make it into like this. So firstly, first name and last name are in two columns. So choose first name, make the column to 50. Last name, make to column to 50, so that they come side by side. Email, subject side by side. Email, change the column width to 50. Subject, change the column width to 50. So now they're all side by side. Okay, great. Now first name, now turn the label color into white so that they are visible. Label color is this. Now they're black. Label color, change the label color over here to white. Great. Now another thing is that, you see, these are underlined. The labels are just underlines. Okay. For the, so come to field, background color, change, just make it transparent. Okay. See over here now. Now you see there are borders over here. Remove the border width. Okay. Just add the bottom border. Okay. Bottom, you see it, bottom borders come over here. Change the border color to white. Great. Okay. Now if you type in on the, you see the color is white, but if you type in over here, the color is black. So text color, I can change it to white. Now it's white. Okay. Let's remove this. Okay. Now let's do a bit more. Let's go to form, and let's a bit more spacing between the fields, columns. Okay. Also between the field, gap between the rows. Okay. 42. They are a bit rounded over here at the edge. So because they have border radius, go to field, remove the border radius. Okay, now they're flat. Okay, the contact is a bit near to this. So let's add a spacing between the form and the contact form. Add a bit of margin at the bottom of the form. Let's 50 should be good. Okay, and I think the form is not so wide. It's a bit narrowed. So we can make the form to 1000 pixels. Let's select this container and then layout, change the 1000. Great. Now it's looking very similar to the original one. But the button is, you see, the button is still, we need to make the button white. So the button says submit in the original. Go to over here, go to button and say it submit. Okay. And align it left. Let's make the button background color to white and change the text color to button heading. Okay, when you hover over it, changes to this navy blue. Hover, let's change the hover background color to navy blue, but we need a border. Oh, there is a border. There should be border option over here. Searching for the border option. Border, where is the border option over here? Oh, border type over here. Border type, call it border width to 1. So 1, okay. Change the border color to white. You see, now it's very similar to this. Okay, very similar. But unfortunately, we can't have the button. Let's see if we can make the button go back to the side. No, unfortunately, it should be at the bottom like this. Okay, so not all things you can do. Okay. Okay, before we publish it, also make sure we add the form map over here. So search for the map element. Map. Google Maps. So it's just put your address in this field, okay? Add a bit more spacing. So go to maps, click on the map icon and just advanced. Go to add a 50 pixel top margin. Okay. So now you see that it looks very similar to our original website. Okay. Now save it as draft. Okay, let's check the mobile and tablet versions. Okay, looks fine. Okay, but you see the menu is over here, it turns into a toggle button. To do that, to prevent it turning into a toggle button, simply go over here, breakpoint, from tablet, change to none. Okay, and then go to mobile, change consulting. So we have the form over here, map. See, it looks absolutely perfect. Okay, and the header is also sticky. Now you click on publish. Add code. Okay, another thing I forgot. Just click on this context section, okay, and go to advanced, and over here CSS ID, just add this ID contact, CONTSET contact. Okay, now click on publish. The add condition entire site. Okay, great. Now it is published. Now if you refresh the page, you see this footer will appear in all the pages, including the form over here. Okay, so it will save us a lot of work. Okay, great. So for the form, if you want the form to send to your email address, you can go over here and actions after submit, make sure the email is checked, and then you set the email over here, change it to your email address. And then the form submissions will also be saved in the back end of the website. Go to menus. If you click over here and submissions, and if anyone submits the form, it will the things details will appear over here. Okay. Okay. Now let's make it so that the when you click on this contact link, that it goes to the home page contact form. Okay. To do that, you see, come over here and go to the home page and make we remember we set an ID to the this section over here, contact. Okay, simply copy this home page link, go to menus, and then add a custom link over here. Custom link is the front page home page link. You now you add another thing, hashtag contact. So this will take you the that section. Okay. Oh, sorry, I just cut it. So here should be the URL. Then add contact. Add it to menu, and we don't need this page. Remove this. Okay. Save menu. Now refresh this. Okay. Now if you now let's go to James Consulting. Okay. If you click wherever in whichever page you are, if you click on the contact section, it will take you the home page. It will take you the home page first and then take you to the contact section. How easy it is. So we are done properly making the header and footer of our website. So in my opinion, once you make the header and footer of the website, you have set the structure for the website. Okay, a lot of work is done when you make the header and footer of the website. So now let's go and start making the pages. Okay, let's start going the different pages of our site. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so now we're done with building the header and footer of our website. So we can go ahead and start making the pages, starting with the home page first. Okay, so there is the home page. So home page is the front page of our website. Okay, so we need to make sure that it appears on the front page of our website. And currently the front page by default is showing the latest blog post. This is how WordPress works. By default, the WordPress will show you the latest blog post in the front page. So we already created a page for the home page. So here is the home page. So let's just set the home page as the front page. Settings, reading. Now over here, choose the option a static page, and then from the home page, choose the home. We have created a page. Okay. Now save changes. Okay. Now refresh the page. Now you see that this is the appearing in the front. So the front page will appear in the main domain name. Okay. So let's just start making the page. Okay, so there is the page. Okay, we need to extract the images. So let's try to extract the images. To extract the images, what I do, I use this Mozilla Firefox browser. Okay, so because it's a bit easier for me. So let's see if it works. Let's see the images. Here is the image. Here is another image. Basically two images. Okay. Okay. To get the images, click on the lock icon over here. So this is the Mozilla Firefox. Okay. Click on the lock icon. Connection is secure. More information, and here media. Then select all. It will choose all the images and save as. Then go to desktop. Oh, sorry, but it means save in the folder you want. So I'll create a new folder, images, home. Okay, let's see. Okay, home images. Okay, so let's start. We have downloaded the images, and for the home, let's open up the home page. Then edit with Elementor. There's the home title over here. Remove it, go to the settings, and then turn on the hide title on. Okay. Now let's add this section over here. Click on the plus icon. Here, click on the flex box. This. Okay. And then over here, choose the height. So we need to make sure it covers the entire screen. Okay. Just like over here. To do that, minimum height from pixel, choose to VH. VH means view width. Okay. Now set to 100. 100 means 100 uh, view width. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Images, home, view. Let's choose to. Okay. Here is I think. Okay. Here is the main hero image. Okay. So let's upload this. Okay, so now let's select. See, it's appearing. So come over here and change the display size to cover and make sure it's no repeat. Position center. Okay, just like this one. Okay, over here. And now we are going to add this inner container over here. So we can add another container over here. Okay, this is the container, and you see that this container is not much in length. Let's try to use the screen. Let's try to see how long it is. 1044 pixels. Okay. So I'm using the light shot screen. This is the light shot screen, like screen capture screenshot. Okay. So this is the I just took an idea about the length. So we can choose the main section and change the content width to 1000 pixels. Okay. And set the background color of this to white, just in the original site. Okay, over here, and come over here, choose the main container, go to advanced, set the padding to 0, and now go over here and set the align to end. No, let's see. And okay, when you choose this end, it will go to the bottom like this. Okay, justify content end. Okay. Now, we need to add this title over here. Let's see what title. Okay. Developing innovative strategies. Okay. Center. And then this heading over here. So this is H1. Sorry, we need to make sure that's inside the white container. Okay. Make sure to align its center. Content H1, HTML tag H1. So it gets big like this. Copy this and paste this. Okay, I think it's a bit wide. It's a bit narrow in the original one. So I'm just eyeballing it, okay? Because you see that there's not much space. There's a lot of space over here. So let's choose the main container and maybe make it a bit less, 800 pixels. Okay, yeah, now it looks better. Okay, now let's just add bit of padding in the over here, 25. Okay, 25, free consultation. Okay, go to here, button, align it center, free consultation. Choose over here, free consultation. Now, paste it. Okay, free consultation. See, and okay, so there is a bit of spacing. There is not much space. It's touching the bottom over here. Let's unlink this and set the bottom padding to 0. Okay, so it's touching. You see, it looks very familiar with the original website, this part. And maybe there is a bit of parallax effect over here going on. So let's see if we can do this using Elementor. Okay, now let's go to background, attachment, this places scrolling effects. Let's try to turn this on. Uh, Scale, let's see if it works. Yeah. Do you see that this nice effect, very nice effect. Okay, okay. But it scales, zooms out, I think. Okay, but over here it zooms in. Maybe scale up, we can do scale down, I guess. Oh, yes, exactly the same effect. Very nice. You see, it zooms out. Over here in the main website, it also zooms out. Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's add the next section. A lot of space at the top over here. Okay, over here too. So what you can do, we can add a main section. Okay, maybe I'm just taking an idea. What I do, I just what I when rebuilding website, I take an idea. So I think it should be 150 pixels, top and bottom. Okay, then I guess it will look similar. Advanced, unlink the padding so that I can set it to set 150 pixels top, 150 pixels bottom, right 10, left 10. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a container, another container. Okay, another container, and then adding two. I can call this services. Okay, then click the paragraph over here. Okay, backspace to remove the extra space at the bottom, and then add a button saying more info. The button over here, button saying more info. Okay, align it center, and also align this center. Okay, great. So this is one of the boxes. So we need two more, projects and clients. So just replace the title. We have this the simpler dummy text over here. Click over on the container, duplicate. We call these projects. I'll just type this out. Projects. Okay, and call this services. Services. Great. Okay, now to make them appear side by side, we click on the main container over here. Sorry, the main container over here. Go to layout and simply choose this option, row horizontal. So it will go side by side. But you see there is a bit of more spacing between them. To do that, choose the main container and gaps. You can increase the gaps between column to maybe 50 or a bit more 65. Okay, maybe 80. Yeah, I think this should work. This should work. Okay. Okay. One thing I'd like to mention, you see that the typography over here is a bit lighter. Okay, because when we're using custom fonts, it's a bit difficult to get the exact same font style. Okay, when you're downloading from the internet, so that's why it's better to use Google Fonts. Okay, there is the about section, and you see there is a parallax effect in the background. Okay, so let's start. For here, choose this one. Uh, a large padding at the top, bottom. So I'm assuming this should be 100 pixels. Advanced padding top 100, bottom 100. Uh, let's do padding right 10, left 10. Okay, by default paddings. Okay, style, background type. Okay, over here. So let's see if this is the one. Yeah, I think this is the one. Okay, okay. But there is a kind of overlay on top of this so that the text is visible. Okay, select this one and make sure display says cover, position center center. You see that this a parallax effect over here. So to do that, just simply attachment fixed. Now you see that there's a parallax effect going on. Okay, but now let's deal with the overlay. Let's click on inspect and see what's the overlay color over here. Okay, you see, I think background overlay color. So what I did, I clicked on right clicked, inspect, uh, hovered over there's background, and you get the overlay color over here. Click over here and see what it's it. 216.232.242. Okay, come over here and click on this section, background, go to background overlay, which is under styles, and choose the background type. And let's choose an RGBA color over here and 216.232.242. 216.232.242. You see now we get the same color, but it's a bit more deeper. Okay, we can do that. It's not an issue. Come over here and increase the opacity. Okay, now you see it looks. Oh, I accidentally closed the. Okay, yeah. Now you see that it looks similar, very similar to the original one. Okay. Okay, we see there is a bit of animation going on over here. Let's reload this. Okay, let's refresh the page. Okay, Okay, you see that animations, there are animations, okay, over here. So we can add an animation too. I'm going to edit later on. First, let me add the text over here. Okay, maybe for the animation, it would be better if I add it inside a container so that it's easier to do the animations. Click on about us, copy this paragraph, whole paragraph, paste it, make sure align it center, add a button over here at the bottom, align it center, learn more, okay? Learn more, learn more. Another thing is that we do is make sure the content width is less. See, now it looks good. Click on update. Our clients. This is the our client section. So you got four logos over here. Okay. You see that these are not images, kind of shapes, so it's difficult to download. So what are we going to do? We're going to take screenshots of these logos. Okay. To do that, simply I'm going to use the light shot screenshot. Okay. And let's grab the first logo over here. Okay. Click on the save, desktop, logos, save. Okay. Let's get the another logo over here. Let's rename it logo 2. Now this is the third logo. Let's choose the third logo. Logo 4. Lot of space at the top, bottom and top, and between this our client text and the logos. So firstly add this over here. Add this, okay. Then for padding at 100 bottom, top, 100 bottom over here. Okay. Then add the title over here. Choose it our clients. Okay. Now add another container over here for the logos. Okay, let's add a margin at the bottom margin of 80 pixels at the after clients, our clients, And then let's add the images of the logos we took screenshots of. Logos, let's see which logo. This is the first one. Okay, let's duplicate it. Let's add the second logo, this one. Insert, select, insert, duplicate. Let's add the third logo. Okay, select, duplicate this, and let's add the fourth logo over here. Select and go to container and change the direction to this. Okay, now just adjust it. We can say space between. Okay, then align it center like this. See, now it looks fine. Okay, great, great. Looks very close to the original one. Okay, so for next one is the testimonials. The testimonials section over here, large top and bottom margin over here. So what you can do, we can add this flexbox container. Top we can add 100, bottom we can add 100, and then come over here, use the color picker to choose this color. Then over here and style, set the background to this. Okay, it's this light gray. Add this heading to style, align center. Okay, great. And now let's set the testimonials over here. Testimonial, we got a testimonial carousel over here. We can use that. So I guess we don't have any images over here, so we can just have this first one and delete the image, and let's just remove the two. Okay. Yeah, firstly is this one, copy, paste, name is both Dora Bridges. Project manager. Okay, then you can duplicate this. Next one over here is operations manager. Seema Patel. And the third one is marketing director. Duplicate this one, marketing director. Brad Stevens. Okay, let's see the size of this text over here. 20 pixels Avenir. So this is italic. You can keep it italic. Let's go to content, text, style normal. 20. We can set 20. Weight should be light. Okay, so as this is custom for it's not changing. Let's go over here and see that it goes up to that. So I can make this go to main container and make the width narrower. So, okay, now it looks very similar to the original, and you see there are arrows too over here. Okay, great, great. So we're almost done making the home page. So let's check out the animations which are being in the page. Okay, so we already had the effect over here. See the background effect, and also over here. And let's just reload the page to see what animations they have. Scroll, it just fades in up. Okay, so we can add a same animation over here. Go to advanced motion effects, entrance animation, fade in up. Nice. It also fades in up. Okay, so you can add separate animations to each one, but to save time, I'm going to add the animation to the container only. Go to advanced motion effects, entrance animation, fade in up, motion effects, entrance animation, fade in up, services, advanced animation, motion effects, advanced animation, fade in up. Okay. And also this is scrolls up. Choose the container, whole container, advanced motion effects, entrance animation, fade in up. Okay. Same over here. I'm just going to ignore this. Okay. And let's also add animation to over here. Motion effects, entrance animation, fading up. Also entrance animation. So motion effects, entrance animation, fading up. Okay, let's check the home page. Okay. Okay, let's just reload it again. Okay. See animations. See, so we are done with. Let's also first also let's check the um mobile view it. Okay. Go to tablets. Firstly, let's check the tablet one. Tablet one, for the tablet, we can click on the main container, and for padding, we can add a right padding 20, left padding 20. So there is spacing between the sides. Over here, you see that it gets a bit squished up. So we can click on the main container. Make sure we can turn this option wrap. Okay, now that will takes up the full space. This one looks fine. Okay, this one also will looks fine. So on tablet up to now, it looks fine. Okay, click on update. Now let's go to mobile. Okay, over here you see that this text is a bit big. So one thing is that you can change the size of this text over here. But another thing you can do is you can just overall let go to site settings. And while in this mobile view, you can go to global fonts and change the, let's try changing it over here, H1 to 25. Okay, so that maybe 35. Okay, but when you switch to yeah, it will change back to the original size. Okay, so mobile only it's like this. Okay, let's update it. Okay, now you see it's updated. Okay. Logo, I think it looks okay. Logo looks okay. Okay, let's just get out of the site settings so that we can have the edit the page. Okay. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. Maybe for the like for this one, forgot to swipe the title name. Yes, the services, it should be clients. Clients. Wait. Let's see where it is. Uh, Linking to the services page over here. Okay, services page. Okay, and this one is linking to the projects page, and this one is linking to over here, this section. Okay, let's complete it. Click on this button over here, services, content. So we have already have this page on this site. Okay, go to link, choose the dynamic text, choose internal URL because this page is within the site. Choose these settings and choose content and start writing the name of the page. It will appear. Okay, services. So let's do the same with the projects. Go choose dynamic text, internal URL over here, content, just start projects, okay? Clients. Over here, clients, go to clients, simply scroll down to this section. Okay, now choose this over here, advanced, CSS ID, write clients, copy this, make sure update this, and go to this button over here and simply paste this over here, clients. Now if you click over here, it will take you to this section. Okay, about us, when you click on the about us page, it will take you to the about page. Okay, so click over here, learn more, dynamic text, internal URL, content, start writing the name, about. Okay, about, update, great. Okay, okay, let's see where this shoot button takes us. Free consultation, click over here. It will take you to a free consultation page, but I'm not going to make this page because it's a bit too much, going to be a bit too time consuming for this part of the video. So it's a separate page with the calendar. Okay, but what you can do is that if you use an external booking software, you can just simply click on the button and paste the link to that booking software over here, and open it up in a new tab. Okay, so that's how it works. So let's go back, let's view the page now from the front of the, okay, okay, see, this is our page and it's looking nice. Okay, along with the animations too, very similar to the original one. And this is my the page which I made. Okay, so this is the home page which I made. In the next part, I'm going to convert the about page. Okay, so let's go to the next part of the video. Okay, so now that we have converted the home page of the WIX website over here, as you can see, this is the home page which I have converted to Elementor, and this is the original page over here. Okay, so we can go ahead and start converting in the other pages. So I'm going to start with about page. Okay, so this is the about page, pretty simple page over here, our team. Okay, so let's convert it to Elementor. So over here, let's go to the about page. You see empty page, this is an empty page. So I'm going to open up the page first. Okay, then edit with Elementor. Okay, then firstly I need to hide the title over here. Click to settings, hide title. Okay, and then add a container, add a bit of a large amount of top and bottom padding over here. So you can just, yeah, I can add 100 at the top. and 100 at the bottom, 10 right, 10 left. Okay, fine. Then I'm going to add a title over here and make sure that it's H1. Okay, and copy this, paste it over here, then over here. Okay, maybe a bit less. Maybe I can make it 80 instead of 100. 80. Okay, great. Now add another section over here. So over here you get the text and this image. So I can just add a container. So no need for a 2-column container. And I can make this a bit narrow, like, okay, firstly, I can make this 1000 pixels, the content width. Okay, 1000 pixels. Okay, 1000 pixels, the content width. Then I'm going to add the text element over here and copy this text over here. Use the spacing at the top. Okay, then I can add the image element over here. Save this image. Okay. Okay, to make them go side by side, click on the container over here and make sure you choose this row horizontal. Okay. But why is this taking so much less space? Then make this a bit less. Okay, let me just try to make this, then make this custom width 50% and also make this custom width 50%. Okay, but still not fitting. So let's make it this one 45% and this one also 45%. Okay, then I guess I can click over here and I can choose the space between option and then make sure that they are vertically, this text is vertically aligned in the middle. For that, I can choose this option over here. You see, now it's done. Great, it looks similar, very similar to the original. Click on update. And this over here, text and paragraph, very large spacing over here. You see over here, very large, maybe 150 pixels I can add. Container, adding the container, then add the text element over here, center, copy this, add the text element over here, center align it, paste it over here. Okay, good. And maybe I can reduce the content width so that this paragraph goes into 2 lines over here. Choose this option, the section over here. Content width, maybe a bit more. Let's make it 300. Yes, now it goes into 2 lines and choose the container and go to advanced and add a large top and bottom padding. Maybe it's a bit too large. Let's make it 100. 100, I think is fine. Great. 100 I think is fine. Great. 100 is fine. Now let's make this over here. This boxes image of the people with boxes over here. Okay. Let's add a container and let's see if I can. Let's also make the width of this 1000 pixels. Okay. And let's see if we got okay, just add another container within this. Okay. Then download this image. Add the image element. Choose the image. Let's try the H3. I think H3 would be better fit for this. There's another heading. Make it H5. And add the paragraph. Lastly, add the paragraph. Okay, so let's duplicate it. Duplicate it and add this image over here with her information. Okay, project manager. Yeah, same paragraph. So no need to change it because this is a dummy paragraph. So let's duplicate this. Copy this text. VP accounts. Okay, great. So now we've got the four boxes. To make them side by side, I can just use this direction horizontal, but we got um, four boxes together, but it shouldn't be like that. It should be two at a time, two boxes side by side. So firstly, let's do one thing. Firstly, choose this option wrap. Okay. Then choose the container over here and make sure it's content width to full width. And then choose a percentage, a bit less 40%. Okay, and for this, make sure it's full width. Choose the percent 40%. Okay, great. Same with this one, full width percentage 40, and also for this one, choose content with the full width percent 40. Okay, now to make it look like this, okay, with the gap in between, you see that they are both or around the right hand side, the aligned to the right. To make sure to fix that, click on this container, and then make sure to choose this option, space between. See, now it goes to the right. Okay, click on update, and lastly, the free consultation button over here, click on add, and then just add the button over here. Where is the button? Okay. Okay, free consultation. I'll just write free consultation. Okay, then let's check the padding. Large padding on the top, but not much large at the bottom. So I can choose this container and padding 100, bottom 50. Okay, great. Now update. Okay, now let's also check the mobile and tablet view. Okay, so click over here, responsive mode, and then I can switch to the tablet view. Okay, so now this looks fine on tablet. This looks fine. Maybe I can, it would look better if I center align it. Center, okay, so that looks a bit nicer. Okay, fine, looks fine on tablet now. Okay, for the mobile view, you see that it looks a bit odd, the paragraph. Okay, to fix that, click on the container and make sure you choose the wrap option. It's already chosen. Maybe I need to fix the width over here. Make sure the width is 100 and make sure this width is also 100. Another thing, okay, so if you want to make the image go before the text, then choose the container, and maybe I can have, sorry, this option over here. So it will put the image at the front and the text. This looks fine. This, okay. So we're done with the about page. Okay. The about page is done. Click update and let's refresh the page and have a look. Okay. This is the about page. Okay, great. Then in the next part of the video, I'm going to make the projects page. So let's get started with making the projects page. Okay, so now that we're done with making the about page, same as the original one over here, we can go ahead and make the projects page over here. So this is the projects page, and let's check the about page over here. So the about page, okay, let's make this page. Okay, and let's go to projects, and over here let's firstly edit the page over here and edit with Elementor. Okay, so firstly go to settings and hide the title over here, and then add a container, add padding top 100 and bottom 100. Okay, because a lot of spacing at the top and bottom over here. and then add the title over here. Title, make it A1. Okay, it's large. Okay, then what you're going to do, you're going to copy this projects and paste it over here. Center align. Okay. So first one is done. So this page is pretty simple. So just four boxes like this: project 1, project 2, project 3, project 4. Okay. Okay. So add a container over here, or maybe we can do it differently. Use okay. We can use a grid. This grid option over here, and we can use no problem. We can just adjust this. Okay. We can use firstly start with this and 2 by 2 and 4 boxes, two columns and 2 rows. Okay, so over here we come to rows and make it 2. Okay, so that's done. And over here you see image, title and text. So we can use the image box element of Elementor. So over here you see that the image box is over here. So drag and drop it over here and make sure we make it okay, right aligned, same as this one. And over here, let's make the heading title heading 2. Okay. And let's click this paragraph over here and paste this. Okay, great. And for the image, so let's just download this image, save images, and I can just drag and drop this image over here. Okay, fine. And image resolution full. So let's make the image width to 100%. Okay, great. And heading, let's heading choose project 1. Okay, content heading title project 1 and paragraph. Okay, I already pasted the paragraph, and we can copy this and paste this over here. Okay, and for this one let's use this image and drag and drop this image, select, and we can say that it's project 2. Okay, project 2. Then copy this, paste this over here, and we can call it project 3, and copy this and paste this over here, and we can call it project 4. Okay, and let's just replace the images right now. Okay, so project 3 is this one, save the image, and let's replace the image over here. Okay, project 4, save. Okay, so done. Project, so these are the 4 projects, and let's do another thing. Let's try to have it more gaps between the columns over here, maybe 150. Great, I think now it looks good. Okay, project 1, 2, 3, 4, and over here projects 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I can make the width of the content a bit less. Okay, content width, let's make it 1000 pixels. 1000 pixels. Okay, so now I think it looks much better over here. Similar, very similar to this one. Okay. Okay, so now that is done. And now we need to check for the mobile and tablet version. responsive mode and go to tablet. Okay, tablet padding, left 10, right 10. Okay, and another thing is that we can reduce the spacing between this in the tablet version. We can just have go to layouts and just change the space to 50 because there isn't much space available, so it's better to have it 50. And let's go to mobile version, and you see that it stacks on top of each other and it looks fine. Okay, so that's how easily within a couple of minutes we're done with the projects page. And then we're going to do the services page. Okay, so let's get started with the services page. Okay, so now that we're done making the projects page over here, as you can see, is the projects page, and it looks very similar to the original one over here. We're going to go and make the services page. Okay, so this is what the services page looks like. And book now takes them to another page with the booking calendar. But as I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to cover making this page because it's a different feature for a different video. Okay, so just going to show you how you can make the layout of this page easily using Elementor. Then you can link this button to external booking software like Calendly or etc. other. Okay, so let's get started. So this is the project space. Let me go to services page. Okay, now let's open up this page, edit this page, edit with Elementor. Okay, edit with Elementor. Firstly, let's hide this title over here. Now that add a container, then advanced, add padding 100 top, 100 bottom, and 10 pixel padding right and 10 pixel padding left. Add a heading, make this H1, H1, okay? And copy these services and paste this over here. Align it center. Great. Now, so firstly, let's see the width of this. So I'm just eyeballing it. I think assuming that this width can be 800 pixels or 800 pixels, maybe 900 pixels. Okay, I think maybe that would be good. So there is an element in Elementor call to action. We can use that to build this. Okay, and if we just look like this, then you see it automatically aligns it like this. Picture to the left and other things at the right. Okay, and content. Let's align these stuffs to the left. Okay, so how can you do that? Content. Let's see where is the option over here. Left. Okay. Then this heading is smaller, so let's try to make it smaller. Instead of H2, we can make it H3, so that will make it small. Then yeah, other things looks all right, and let's just put the image over there. Save images, desktop. Mm, I'm just saving the image. Services. Okay, image saved. Now let's try to place the image over here. Okay. Okay, so okay, let's place the image over here, and there's a zoom in effect. Let's see if there is a okay. Just let's just make just remove the zoom in effect. Okay, hover effects, zoom in, none. Then it turns dark, just like this one over here. So let's just put in the contents, free consultation, copy, heading, let content, free consultation. Then let's put the text, 45 minutes. Okay, then book now, copy this, book now, copy, and then paste it here. Okay, right. So let's try to see if, okay, let's see if there's an option to make the button smaller. Padding, I guess let's reduce the padding. Okay, I just want to make it a bit smaller, not too big. 15, no, 15, 15. Okay, great. And let's make the image a bit bigger. It's a bit bigger over here. So box, right, let's try to increase the height. Yeah, now it looks better. Okay. And over here you see there is a black border around it, and this over here is white. And but over here it's light gray. So let's try to change it. Firstly, let's apply the border over here. Box style. Okay. Let's see if there is where is the border option. Okay, let's go to settings. Settings. Over here, settings, you'll always find the border option. Border, let's choose a border color, maybe. Okay, fine, let's keep it black, but make the border with 1 pixel, so it's not that big. Okay, I think this should work now. Okay, fine. So book now. Okay, then there are two boxes. One, two, three. Three more boxes. Okay, so duplicate it 3 times more. Okay, firstly, before duplicating, let's check it's on mobile, tablet and mobile, so that, okay, so that we can fix it before duplicating it. Okay, over here, let's try to make this above. Okay, okay, but on tablet and desktop, it will be on side by side like this. Okay, now we can duplicate once and add a top margin of maybe 30 pixels or 50 pixels. Okay, 50 pixels, just like this one, and then uh, make the changes to the content, save the image over here. Okay, upload the image, and project management. So this is called project management. Copy this text, content, project management, and over here there are two pieces of text, 1 hour 220 minutes. Okay, so 1 hour, and then so we can make it in go in two line by adding BR, which is a line break. Okay, let's add two line break after 1 hour, or maybe just add one line break BR. Okay, just like I'm adding over here. Add another line break over here. BR. Okay, okay. 1 hour $2.20. Okay, maybe we don't need this one. Okay, Yeah, now it looks fine. Okay, now duplicate it again. Then let's do this one, operation consulting. Copy content, operation consulting, 1 hour, 1 hour, $150, $150. Save images. Okay, so 1 hour and then $170 over here. Let's paste it and then replace the image. Save images. Okay, now upload the image, then select it. Okay, great. So another, let's keep it like the way it is. Okay, just let's not do other changes at all. Okay, so let's add a bottom padding. Let's choose this container over here. Advanced bottom padding 50, right 10, left 10. And top, no need to add a top padding because we got plenty over here. So this is the one services page we built, and this is the original one. So quite similar. Okay, so this is how easily can build this page using Elementor Pro. And let's quickly check the tablet version. Looks fine, looks fine. And mobile version looks fine, fine. So we're done with making the services page using Elementor. In the next part of the video, we're going to go ahead and make the plans and pricing page where it got these three pricing table. So let's start with the next part of the video. Okay, so now that we're done making the services page looking very similar to the original page over here, we're going to move on and make the final page, plans and pricing page. Okay. So this is going to be, this will take a bit of work. And let me open up this page over here. Edit with Elementor. And then simply go to settings and then hide the title. Just usual one. So I'm not using templates just to show you how it's done step by step. So I'm not showing you any, I'm not using any templates. Padding right 10, padding left 10. Okay. Then come over here at the heading, make it H1 and copy and paste. Okay. Then also paste the text below, copy and paste. Backspace, center line, update. Okay. So now let's make this. So I'm not going to make this exactly the same to make it a bit easier. Okay, because I'm going to use the pricing table element of Elementor. So I'm going to let me search for it. Price. Uh, pricing table. Okay, pricing table. So here is the first one. Okay. So I'm going to make some changes. Okay, some changes. Measurement 101. Sorry, management 101. So I'm going to enter the title over here, management 101. And then I'm going to suppose I can copy this title and paste it in the description over here so that it appears over here. So some changes to the structure I'm making. Okay, so that's a bit easier. Okay, and so valid for 3 months. Okay, so monthly. So I'm going to copy this, copy to the pricing over here, and over pricing over here, you see that you can change the currency to anything else, such as euro. Okay, so it changes to euro, dollar. Okay, monthly. Monthly, I can just say that this valid for 3 months. Okay, valid for 3 months. Great. And for features, I'm going to copy this stuff over here. Features. Okay. Okay, three of them I've pasted. Okay, then now let's try to make some changes over here. So the button is supposed to say select. Select, I can just copy this, select text, copy. So where is the button? Let me try to find the button. So over here in the footer part, you find the button, and you can paste if anything is external, you can just paste it over here. Okay, I don't need the text below the button. And over here the button looks kind of like solid. Okay, so I can use that solid kind of text over here. Let's go to footer, button background type. I can set a solid background. Okay, button color and text color should be white. Okay, so I can just, oh, let me open this up. This one. Okay, I can, when I hover over it, it changes color. So I can just use the color picker tool to, it's not working for some reason. Or I can just use any type of other color. Okay, for the footer. When you hover over the button, let's just use another color. Button color, maybe, let's see. Changes, no, it doesn't. Or maybe I can just make it a different color, slightly. Yeah, it looks different. You see, it changes color. So that will work. Okay, and over here, we can make it white. The header part. Background color, let's make it white. And for the title color, let's see what they're using. We can just use the heading title over here, and subtitle also we can use the heading title. Great. And you see there's a border, kind of slight border over here. So uh, before that, there's a light gray color over here going on over here. So we can change that. Features, you can change the features background color to white. Also pricing, let's change the background color to white. And there's the remaining the button is called the footer. For you, not the features, footer. We can change the background color to white. So this is all white, and there's a ribbon, you see. We might not need the ribbon over here. because we can use the ribbon for the middle one over here. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to, you see there's a slight border over here, so we can use this border. So choose this over here and let's apply a border. Go to settings, border, border type solid. Okay, and then border width 1, and border color, we can use the heading color great. Okay, and then we can go to styles, and there is also a border over here in the heading, and maybe we can go to header. Let's see if there is an option to head the border over here. Sorry, no option. Maybe we can make the header color. Okay, let's just keep the way it is. So our goal is to make things simple and and no coding. Okay, so don't make it so complicated that you need to include coding. So if you need to sometimes ignore minor details, then please do. Because that's the best way to avoid codes. Okay, in that way it's better for you and also for your client if you are handing this over, like handing this website over to your client. Okay, let me see, style, color, heading. Okay, and then pricing, also make the color too. Okay, great, I think this should work. Okay, update, duplicate, this one, duplicate. And now we are going to do the middle one over here. Middle one is called financial strategy. Middle one is called financial strategy. And then um, this the subtitle. Okay. And then let's go to pricing. 100 $100. And then copy this over here. Valid for 6 months. Okay. Valid for 3 months. And now this is valid for 6 months. And the button remains the same. You can if you're linking to something external, just change the link. Okay, and then let's go over here and copy and paste the features. Feature number 1, paste, paste, online resources, copy, paste, phone support, copy and paste, copy and paste. Okay, great. So this feature is done. But another thing, you see there is a banner, ribbon called best value. So you can add a ribbon over here. Go to, maybe go to header. Where is the, here is the ribbon. Turn it on first and then change the popular to best value. Okay, and another thing is that the middle one got a slight gray color at the top, so you can use the color picker to copy this color. Then header, go to styles first and then go to header and change the color to this one. Okay, now you see that there's a slight similar, looks similar. Okay, now let's copy this and paste it below this. Okay, so this one is called digital data and digital soul. Copy paste the title, copy paste the subtitle, and then valid for 12 months. Select. Okay, let's choose the pricing, $70. Okay, 70, 70. Okay. Then just simply copy paste the features. Mm, Features. Okay. Duplicate and copy paste. Okay, great. Now simply click on the section and then simply change the direction so that they go side by side, the pricing tables. Okay, that's great, but okay, okay, go side by side, but you see there's something issue with this. Issue is that why are this so squinched up? Okay, let me check. Space between or center. Maybe we need to select and choose the wrap option. Maybe we can use set a default kind of width 32. Okay, so that there is a bit of space. Custom width 32, and also for this advanced custom width 32. Okay, now it looks fine. Okay, and let's check. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, you see that they are also aligning the borders very nicely. Now, another thing is that to select this container at the bottom 50 pixels padding. Okay, this is slightly gray at the bottom. Let's try to fix it. Why this? There is gray at the bottom. Advanced background. Let's try to change the background to white. Yeah, now it's good. Now it's all white. Okay, background white. This one is already white. Okay, now update. Okay, so now it looks fine. It's a bit different than the original, but to make things easier, we just made some slight changes to make things easier and not to use custom coding and additional works. Okay. Okay, so this is the one, this is the tablet in the tablet version. Okay, in the tablet version, maybe we can increase the width percentage, 45. Okay, I'm not setting 50 pixels because there are paddings. Okay, so that's why I'm not doing that. And then change the width to custom 45. Okay, then let's go to mobile. On mobile, you see that this is, we need to make it full width. Let's make it 100 each. Okay, so that it's nice and clear. Okay, Great. So we are done with the price, uh, with the plans and pricing. Okay, so let's just review the website quickly. Let's reload this page, and we have successfully converted this WIX website to a WordPress website using the Elementor Page Builder, Elementor the free version and also the Elementor Pro version. Okay, so let's just go through the website. It's got all the features that you'd have in the Wix website and much better. Okay, so only using Elementor you can convert your existing Wix website to WordPress using this Elementor Page Builder, and it's much easier to handle. And there you will get more features. Okay, more features and advanced page builder. Okay, so we have converted it almost exactly the same way. Okay, see, all the functionalities are exactly the same. So please, if you want to rebuild, convert your Wix website to WordPress, then simply just follow this like video. Okay, just install, make sure that you buy hosting first, like Bluehost, and then you install the necessary plugins and themes and plugins such as Hello theme by Elementor, then Elementor free version, and also purchase and install Elementor Pro. And I'm providing the link down in the description of Elementor Pro, for using which you can buy this. Okay, so I hope you have found this video useful, and if you did, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.